Alright guys, welcome to the video. You can see, got Candemonium behind me here. And yeah, that does mean that we are here at Hersheypark. This is our first visit of the year to Hersheypark. First visit since 2018. So it's been quite a while since we've been here. But anyways, we're here today. Talk about distancing, social distancing, and all that kind of stuff. Safety measures. Talk about Candemonium, the new attraction here. And talk about the park in general, just kind of give you a general overview because it's been a couple years since we've been here. A lot of stuff has changed. So first thing we're going to do is give you some good looks at Candemonium, good looks at the front entrance. Then after that, we're probably going to try to go into Chocolate World. We do have a reservation. You do have to have reservations to go into Chocolate World as well. You can go online and buy, they're free tickets. You just have to have a reservation to get in. Our reservation's for 3 o'clock in a couple hours, so we'll take you guys in there as well. But as of right now, we're going to just kind of take a look around the main entrance and then show off Candemonium, and then I'll show you the rest of the park a little bit later today. So park was open from 11 to 7, just give you an idea of that. And yeah, so let's take a look around and we'll see what we can see. mentioned in the new HP Go Plus is basically their new fast track type system. You get like a wristband, and you're able to use all the fast track lines, which is their fast lane, fast pass type system here. You can get the building I just showed you. You can go in there and get them, or you can also do it buy your vouchers online, and you can come to little kiosks that are split throughout the park like this. And you can come and redeem your HP Go, is what they're calling it. You come in here and use the screen here and redeem your online purchases. I did want to mention though, it's not just fast track. It looks like you get free ride photos and free ride stats maybe. So the HP Go is like a combination of things. I'm sure you have to purchase different things. There's probably different options and all that. But I just want to make sure that I told you guys that is something new since the last time we were here, as far as the way that they do fast track now. So anyways, you guys seen earlier though, just showed y'all a bunch of the new entrance here. You can see how totally different it is. To give you a kind of a frame of reference, if you've been here before and you haven't seen the new entrance in person yet, this is the pointing this way is going towards the new entrance. You can see everything's new here. You can see that going this way is kind of where the old entrance actually used to be. Like right around this area here was where the gates were to get into the park. The gate is now up closer towards Chocolate World now to actually get entrance into the park. To give you, like I said, a frame of reference, if anybody's been here, you guys know the kettle corn stand. Everybody knows about that that's been here. So that gives you kind of a frame of reference of where we're standing. Like I said, lots of changes, a lot of changes. So just want to make sure I've been showing you guys all that. Now, whenever we go to Chocolate World, I'll show you a little bit more what the actual front entrance looks like. As you see, Candemonium is quite intertwined here in the new front entrance area. So anyways, just want to make sure I showed you all that. And we might take a look around, a few other little things. And then, like I said, we're going to go to Chocolate World today as well. So let's go take a look around and see what else I can show you guys. So I did want to mention earlier, I showed you the little carousel. This is the old location. You can see as I pan around here, you can see all the different locations around here. That gives you a frame of reference of where this is at. But if you've been here before, you remember the old location of the Hersheypark carousel. The new location is there in the front. So right now they're just using this area as seating area. They might have future plans for it, but as of right now, you got some pretty good distance tables here. So nice place to relax and take a load off if you need to. So just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. All right, guys, just a quick word. Rode Sky Rush again today. It was so good to finally ride it again since 2018 was the last time we got to ride it. So if you guys don't know, Sky Rush is my favorite roller coaster. So it's always a pleasure to ride, and it just running great as always. It just does need a little bit of refurbishment on the trains, most likely, but this season's kind of weird anyways, so I don't blame them on that one. But I just wanted to mention Sky Rush is still my favorite coaster. Absolutely love it. Absolutely rocks. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that my favorite coaster has not changed. All right, guys, so I do want to mention too, there's a couple of rides closed here at Hersheypark. Super Duper Looper is one of them. This one's, closed like for an extended period of time. Super Duper Looper and Storm Chaser, geez, we're at Kentucky Kingdom, right? Storm Runner and Super Duper Looper are not open. Storm Runner, I believe, is closed for the season. Super Duper Looper might open again. I don't know for sure what's wrong with it, but it's an extended closure on it. So I just want to make sure I mention that. We'll be over at Storm Runner here in a little bit. I keep wanting to stay Storm Chaser. But yep, Super Duper Looper is closed as of today, and I think it's going to be extendedly closed for a while. So just wanted to make sure I told you guys that. Everything else is open though. I haven't seen any other closures, so just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. All right, guys. So I just found a little more secluded place to do a little bit of talking to you guys. I want to talk about Great Bear. Great Bear's running great. Like I said, trains could use a little refurb, but not bad at all. Still better than Nemesis. I know a lot of people might get mad about that. I just was not a huge fan of Nemesis. It was great, but it wasn't like super great. But anyways, Montu's the pinnacle of inverted coasters, if you ask me, as far as B&M goes. But I just want to do a little bit of talking, talk about some of the distancing problems I'm seeing. I'm not going to sit here and film people doing things. I just don't do that kind of stuff. But I will notice that, especially in the queue lines, I shouldn't say queue lines, should I? Especially in the queues, there's people aren't doing their thing. Nobody here is hardly doing any kind of distancing. Everybody's got masks on, I'll give them that. A lot of people have them down drinking and just walking around with them under their chin. So the crowds that are here, they're just not, they're not doing their part. The park is not doing their part either in some aspects. Like they're just loading full trains. I haven't seen any distancing on the rides at all. So I just wanted to make sure I mentioned to you guys, if physical distancing is a deal breaker for you as far as parks, as much as I hate to say it, I love Hersheypark, but you probably shouldn't come to Hersheypark this year. They're not enforcing their physical distancing at all. The face coverings are being enforced to the slightest degree, but the physical distancing is not. Like I said, I hate to say that, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I'm never gonna sit here and flaunt. You guys know that I love Hersheypark, and it's kind of bothering me that they're doing it the way they are, because Six Flags Fiesta Texas did so well, and there's a lot of people here at Hersheypark, which makes it a little harder, but people can still follow the rules and it could be enforced a little bit better. So I just want to make sure that I mention that. Not a lot of distancing, physical distancing going on. Like I said, most people are wearing their masks, so that is a good thing. And masks are required from park entry, so that's also a good thing. But I did just want to mention that, like I said, as much as it pains me to say it, not a lot of caring going on, a lot of disregard for this current situation. So just wanted to make sure I informed you guys. I'm not trying to hide anything at all, and I'm not trying to shill or be any kind of spokesperson for any of these parks. I'm trying to just tell you the truth and how I feel. I just think that's the way it goes. It's just one of those things, and I just want to make sure that I mention that. Like I said, if physical distancing is a deal breaker for you, I don't actually recommend coming here. Just a lot of people here not caring, not acting like everything's just normal. Especially in the queues. So the queues are the worst. People are just right on top of each other, and Hershey has spots on the ground for you to follow. People just aren't doing it, and Hershey's not enforcing it. So just like I said, it pains me to even say that. I love Hersheypark to death, but they should step it up just a little bit on their enforcement of things around here, and I just wanted to be honest about that. So as we continue the tour, keep that in mind. Like I said, not trying to get on anybody, not trying to call out anybody. I'm just calling it how I see it and calling it how I see the truth. It's the facts. It's what's going on today. I'm not going to try to hide that fact. So hope you guys respect that, and let's continue the tour, because I am having a great day. I just wanted to make sure that I'm being upfront and honest with you guys, because that's what I do on my channel. It's what I do every park I go to. So much as I want people to come out and support the parks, this park is not doing completely 100% their part that they could be doing. So just wanted to make sure I'm 100% upfront about that. But let's keep walking around, and we will show you some more of the park. Before we leave this area, guys, I did want to mention that the Kissing Tower is closed, so I'm assuming that it's going to be closed until all this fast is over. So just wanted to make sure I told you guys that as well, since we're in this area. Alright guys, I do want to mention as well, Zoo America is open. So if you want to go to Zoo America, it is still included with your Hersheypark admission. So just wanted to make sure I included that too. Alright guys, so I do want to mention we are over by Storm Runner now. You can see the sign, temporarily closed for the season. So this and Subaru Looper I'm pretty sure are going to be, this one for sure, but Subaru Looper as well, pretty sure they're going to be done for the season. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. And funny note too, you can also see the little front runners on the train is off, so you don't get to see that too often. But anyways, Storm Runner is not in operation. Sidewinder is though, so they do have the stop restraints on this one, so you might not bang your head as much. Alright guys, so as we're walking past Fahrenheit, I did want to mention that Fahrenheit's running great. Feel like they got a refurb soon. Of course, the new paint job looks spectacular. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that. But we have a, like I said, we have a reservation for Chocolate World around 3 o'clock. We got probably about an hour or so. So we're gonna probably start heading out that way. But I did want to mention Fahrenheit while we were walking past. Now, this going this way towards the park, towards the boardwalk and stuff. We'll go check that out here in a little bit. Probably a little bit later in the video, but we're gonna go check out Chocolate World right now and talk a little bit more about the main entrance, because we can actually go outside and I'll explain how re-entry works during all this stuff. So let's go head back towards the entrance. If I see anything else interesting, I'll also record it. But I also want to talk about Cup Fusion a little bit too. We haven't had a chance to ride that yet, but I'll do a little bit of filming of the facade. So let's start heading back towards the entrance. Alright guys, just wanted to mention, this is where the Reese's Extreme Cup Challenge used to be. It is now Reese's Cup Fusion. Cool little ride. I'll talk a little bit more about it later after we ride it. Like I said, right now we're kind of heading back towards the entrance because we do have a little reservation. Because you have to have reservations, which I'll talk about for a minute here for Chocolate World. You can see some of the characters they got over here. Pretty cool little photo ops. So, pretty cool. We're just going to keep walking towards the entrance though, and we will head over to Chocolate World. Alright guys, so we exited through the gift shop as normal. As far as re-entry, they just need to rescan your tickets, and if you're a season pass holder, then it doesn't even matter. But if you want to come back in the park, they just rescan your ticket at the re-entry place, and then you're good to go to come back in the park here at the main entrance. You guys can see how much the main entrance has changed. It is quite different than it used to be. Quite a bit nicer. A lot of parks updating their entrances nowadays, and this is no exception. This park really did a great job here. So, like I said, you can see the new ticketing office over here, which is really cool. Beautiful little gardens here in the center. Got the Hershey's Chocolate Town saying "See you again soon." You can't see the little distance markers. I think they did a good job this morning with getting us all in the park. That was nice. So I will mention that as well. They're like pumping in some like coaster sounds, which is pretty funny.
Hershey's Chocolate Town inside Hersheypark. For more than 110 years, Hersheypark has been known as a clean and green destination for family fun. Our theme park has something for everyone, with coasters from mild to wild, classic family rides, a water park, a zoo, and of course, chocolate. The health and safety of our guests, team members, including electronic cigarettes, is restricted to designated smoking areas, which are conveniently located throughout the park. For your convenience, wheelchair and ECV rental is located in Tram Circle across from the ticketing building and is subject to availability.
Alright guys, so like I was telling you, there is a free time entry pass that you need to have to get into Chocolate World, so I'll make sure that I go over that here with you guys here in a little bit. But as of right now, we're just kind of hanging out, getting ready to wait for our time. And we're going to head on in, and we will check out some of the stuff that Chocolate World has to offer still. Alright guys, so I did want to mention here, I have this in my email. You click view and print, and you can see it's a free timed entry pass into Chocolate World. So I think you can like zoom in on the barcode, see how the barcode just stays nice and clear there. So
to designated smoking.
Hopefully that'll get us in there. We're going to just try and see if it'll let us scan off that. And if so, then we'll be in and just give you a little show around Chocolate World. Alright guys, so we are in Chocolate World as you can see now. I did want to mention they're not at capacity right now, so we really didn't need the reservations. But I would make a reservation just in case if you are coming here to Chocolate World, because you never know if they're going to hit capacity. But he did say if there is no capacity, then they will just go ahead and let you in even if you don't have a reservation. So just keep that in mind if you're coming here. Get your reservation just to be safe. But the chocolate tour is open, so we're going to go do that. Face masks are required, of course, in here as well, same as the park. They do temperature checks outside the gate. So just make sure that you are aware of all that. Let's go do the chocolate tour and check out some of the other stuff that Chocolate World has to offer.
We pour the blended cocoa beans into large revolving roasters, which get extremely hot. Toasty in here, isn't it? Delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate in special dog bars. Hey, don't forget about Reese's Peanut
Everyone has a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolate.
Aw, thanks, Alex. That's so sweet.
Hard work, pride, and joy that goes into making every piece of Hershey's goodness.
Come visit us again soon.
Please remain seated until the door opens and watch your step onto the moving platform. And enjoy the rest of your day here at Hershey's Chocolate World. So long, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
Alright guys, so Chocolate World's pretty much the same, not too much different going on. So, like I said, we were here 2 years ago for 2018, so that was not too long ago, so really not too much of a change since then. Chocolate Tour is still fun. I do miss the old one though. The old one was a little bit better for me, probably for nostalgic reasons more than anything, because I came here as a kid when I first rode it, so gotta always keep that in mind when I say things too. Sometimes I have nostalgia for stuff, but anyways. So that is it here for Chocolate World. We're gonna head back over to Hersheypark now and film a few more things for you guys. Probably getting towards the end of the video. I don't know exactly how much more we're gonna film, but let's go back over to the park and we will check out some more stuff over there. All right guys, so we made it back in the park and the boardwalk is right here. So this is basically the last thing I wanted to show you guys. As far as the social distancing and guidelines here in the water park, the boardwalk specifically, In the pools and on the water ride, you shouldn't wear your mask. But as far as walking around, as soon as you exit the attraction, you should put your mask back on. So I guess you need to carry it with you if you are going to do any of the water attractions. So let's take a look around. There's Rita's, by the way. Custard is awesome. Rita's is like the best. Absolutely love it. But let's walk around and get some little shots of the boardwalk, because this is a really cool place here at Hersheypark.
Do not attempt to swim against the current. Once you reach the end of your ride, please take the care of the ensure to take the Remember swimming is swimmer with
So as far as Lightning Racer, since we're walking past it, still running great GCI coaster. So just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that, and we'll be moving on. But yeah, Lightning Racer still running great. All right, guys. So I think that's going to do it here from Hersheypark. Like I said, I'm going to go into a little bit of a ramble here again. I'm sorry, but I got to speak my mind, and then I just got to tell how I feel. Like I said, if you are coming to the park here at Hersheypark and physical distancing is a deal breaker for you, like people need to stay away and, you know, follow proper distancing and all that, I don't recommend coming here. I really don't. A lot of people are not wearing their face mask properly. A lot of them just having it under their neck. I've seen it all day long. They're not eating or drinking either. They're just walking around with it off. There's no enforcement here. That's where it's at both parties. It's the guests and it's Hershey, in my opinion. And it pains me to say that, because I hold Hershey to a high standard when it comes to theme parks. They're not meeting it today on the safety requirements. And I'm kind of aggravated about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to like sit here and like dog on Hershey. I'm not. I love Hershey. They could do a little bit better though. They could do a lot better. I hate to say that. And like I said, it pains me because I do love Hershey. But I don't recommend coming here if physical distancing is a deal breaker for you. If you feel like you need to have physical distancing to be safe, you shouldn't come here whatsoever. I don't even like saying that, because, all right guys, so I'm not exactly sure like where this cut off at. So my battery died. That was karma, because I was making fun of someone's battery dying the other day, and it just did to me because I wasn't focused on the battery indicator. So there's karma for you. But anyways, back what I was talking about. Like I said, if you are expecting physical distancing, like actually physically away from people, it's not happening here. It's just not. Hershey's relying on the guests to do the work for the park. You know, Hershey's relying on the guests to do the work, and it's just not happening. So just keep that in mind. If you are going to come here to Hershey, try not to be too much of a stickler about it, because it's not going to happen. Like I said, Hershey could do more themselves too. They could do a little bit more enforcement. They could also do a little bit more distancing on the trains. Sure, we create longer lines, but to me, that's just part of it. You need to limit your capacity if your park's going to be open. There's a lot of people here today. There's a ton of people here, and if they were doing regular distancing on the trains, the lines would be very long. But they are loading full trains, and that's their business. If that's what they need to do, they can do that. I'm just giving you guys a heads up that if you do come here to the park, I'm trying to make sure that you're aware of what's going on. If physical distancing doesn't bother you, most people are wearing their mask. Like I said, there's a lot of not, but there are most people wearing their masks, so you can kind of keep distance yourself. The only place you really can't is in the queue lines, because people really aren't doing it there at all. So anyways, I don't mean to keep ranting, but I'm just trying to be 100% honest and upfront with you guys, and just share what I actually think about what's going on. So that's the whole point of me making these videos. Other than that, guys, Sky Rush was awesome. I absolutely love riding it again. Candemonium was awesome. You can't go wrong with the clamshell hyper. B&M does a fantastic job on those. Nothing wrong with those at all. So I love those two rides. Awesome, awesome. It was great to ride Great Bear again. Loved it. I rode the Coco Cruiser first time. So my coaster count is complete here at Hersheypark now. So big thumbs up on that. So I like that a lot. But anyways, guys, it was a good day. We had a good day here at Hersheypark. Chocolate World was fun. You've seen the clips from Chocolate World. It's just one of those things. There could be a lot more going on and a lot better safety going on here, in my opinion. So my opinion only counts for what I say. It probably doesn't mean jack diddly to hardly anybody, but I'm going to give it anyways, so that way you guys are aware and you make your own judgment call whether you want to come to the park or not this year. It's got to be your decision, okay? So just wanted to be upfront what I'm seeing, and just know that I'm always going to be truthful with you guys. But that is going to do it. And as always, you can follow me on Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can follow me on Twitter at Corey Mathery, same as my YouTube channel name. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Corey Says Yo if you're so inclined, and if TikTok is even still a thing. So I don't know when this video was going to go up completely, so it could be gone, could still be going on. Who knows? But follow me on there if you really want to, and if it's still up, you can give me a follow on there. I do all kinds of goofy stuff. So anyways, guys, really appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions whatsoever about what happened today, or any kind of distancing at any of these parks, even if it's not the video about the park you have a question about, just ask me. I'll get right back to you as soon as I can, and I'll let you know what I can, and from my experience, if I can't tell you, maybe I can direct you somewhere that someone can tell you. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe. Wear a mask.